Welcome to the Ken Rampersaud Show on Island Zone Radio. As you know that I'm not on as regularly as I used to be, mainly because I'm doing two full-time jobs, and it is so hard to get on the radio to prepare stuff to come on the radio. But nevertheless, I still try to come on when I can. Um, the other thing is that the studio is so hot. So today I want to talk about a little bit about measles. But I hope that you guys are doing well. And I know that you don't see me a lot on Facebook like I used to be, or making a lot of reels. I can make some time, but Jesus, I'm so tired. Nevertheless, I'm not going anywhere. It's just that probably in the winter, when I have more time to prepare for stuff and to get here. I put down my book and I start picking up again. So I am at the final phase of doing this book. I forgot the mic here too. Um, Now, let's talk a little bit about measles, and you can share this show to your friends and to your family, um, so that they will know. We know that measles is a highly contagious viral disease, and it spreads through the air. When an infected person coughs, sneeze, or breathe, the virus can remain in the air and on surface for up to about 2 hours or so. That's why it's always good to make sure that whenever you go to work, wherever you go, public spaces, you want to make sure that you wipe down the area. There is so many things available that you could buy and walk with yourself, and so that you can utilize them to clean your desk, the phone, whatever it is, right? And you get them a Dollar Tree to buy to at a great price, right? Um, And as we know that it can affect people of all ages, whether you're adult or children, and but it is especially dangerous for young children, pregnant women, and people who have low immune system, right? So the signs and symptoms will appear 7 to 14 days after you've been exposed to measles, and you will get things like fever, you will cough, you will experience running nose, red eye, red and watery eye. You'll get tiny spots inside of your mouth and a red rash that starts on the face and spread down to your body. Some people can develop serious complications such as ear infection, pneumonia, inflammation, or in rare cases, death, and you don't want it to go that far. And I want you guys to know that you can prevent measles. And the reason I'm talking about measles today is because there is about 2 to 3 weeks ago there was an outbreak of measles in the United States, right? And how do you really prevent this? You get the first defense line of defense is that you get the MMR vaccine, which is the measles, the mumps, and the rubella vaccines. And according to the recommendation schedule, avoid close contact with people who have measles, and you also want to wash your hands regularly, and you cover your mouth when you cough or you sneeze. Now, if you ever get exposed to measles, you want to stay home, avoid contact with others, your family members, your friends. You want to call your healthcare provider before going to the clinic or to the hospital so that they can prepare and reduce exposure to others. You also want to drink a lot of water or fluids, may I say, and you want to make sure that you get adequate amount of rest, right? And you want to take also, if you get a fever, you want to take things that could bring down your fever, things like aspirin or so, right? If recommended by your healthcare provider, avoid giving aspirin to young children. Make sure you talk to your doctor first, right? And you want to seek medical help if you get difficulty breathing, severe dehydration, if you get confused, seizures, or other serious symptoms. So don't play with this. If you see you're not getting better or you're not protected, you go to the doctor. And The takeaway for this is one of the most contagious disease, but it is preventable with vaccine. All right. Recognizing the symptoms early, staying at home when you're sick, and seeking medical advice can help protect um, you and your family. All right. Okay. So I think this is a short show, and so I just want you guys to know you can prevent measles. Until then, have a great night, everyone. Have to get back and do some work now. Take it easy.